Thailand prepares to open its borders. All wanderlust eyes are on Thailand. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to daily travel news and updates on Travelwel. My name's Davey, Alastair. This is our first show where we will be bringing you daily updates on travel and news. So if you're interested in stuff like that, hit the subscribe button here and turn on the notification bell to get updates on all things travel news. On today's show, we're going to talk about Bali, Thailand, Australia, and Madagascar as they all announce their opening plans, which are coming in the next couple months for vaccinated individuals. We'll get into that shortly, as well as Saudi Arabia announces a theme park built on an oil rig. Okay, so first news, the African island nation of Madagascar is the latest destination to reopen. They will slowly start welcoming flights in from Europe on November 6th, as well as cruise ships. Travelers must show a negative PCR test taken 72 hours prior to boarding their flight, and another test will need to be taken upon arrival. While waiting for test results, travelers will be required to stay in an approved hotel and take a dedicated shuttle to their accommodation. Upon testing negative, guests can freely travel about the country. However, a positive test will require a 14-day self-isolation paid by the traveler. That will be covered at the traveler's expense, which does not sound fun. On a lighter note though, Madagascar has the largest populations of lemurs in the world, so it may be worth a trip to see these cute little primates. Australia's Victoria State is getting ready for a tourist return. But before allowing tourists from different countries, they will be focusing on Australians returning first. You see, Victoria is just ending their local lockdowns that officials have finally hit their goal of vaccinating at least 70% of state's adults. According to State Premier Daniel Andrews, there will no longer be a cap on fully vaccinated returning Australians wishing to enter Victoria. And the opening of our borders to Victorians coming home will reunite families and friends to boost our vaccinated economy. The first priority will be Australian citizens and residents and their immediate family members as of November 1st. Fully vaccinated foreign nationals would be next, although there is no specific date yet. So stay tuned on getting into Victoria if you want to visit Melbourne. The CDC has advised against visiting Singapore. The U.S. Centers for Disease and Control and Prevention has added Singapore to its list of Level 4 countries as its coronavirus cases have increased. Level 4 countries are deemed high risk, and Americans who go there are advised to be fully vaccinated. Singapore does not have the same sentiment on the U.S. though. It is one of the countries whose residents can now enter the Asian city-state without quarantining, provided they show proof of being vaccinated. So if you've wanted to visit Singapore, this could be a good time to get in there if you're fully vaccinated. Keep in mind, this is only a suggestion and not a ban. It is probably just as dangerous, if not worse, than let's say California, Florida, or Texas is with their high COVID cases. Other popular travel destinations currently at this same level include Greece, Ireland, Switzerland, and the UK. Thailand prepares to open its borders. All wanderlust eyes are on Thailand as the country head towards its November 1st reopening goal. This is very exciting for people that have wanted to get to Thailand. I am definitely one of those people, as it is a very affordable country to visit. It is extremely beautiful. There's a lot of amazing culture to learn about. Great food. Thailand is on my list. The Southeast Asian country has announced that fully vaccinated travelers coming from one of 46 countries and territories, including the US, will be eligible to visit without quarantining. These tourists must provide proof of an insurance policy that covers treatment for COVID-19 up to the cost of $50,000 and a negative PCR test taken within 72 hours of departure. So make sure that if you are planning on visiting Thailand, that you have this insurance policy that covers up to $50,000 of COVID-19 treatment, or else they may not let you in. Upon arrival, they will need to undergo a second PCR test and check into a Thailand Safety and Health Administration accredited hotel for 1 night to await the results of their test. Now, this is better than most countries are doing right now. It seems like Thailand is really wanting people to come back in and help with their tourism economy. Thailand is a beautiful place and definitely worth the visit. Saudi Arabia unveils a new kind of theme park on an oil rig. This sounds crazy. Move over, Disneyland. Saudi Arabia is building an extreme park on an oil rig in the Arabian Gulf. It will be called The Rig. Dubbed the world's first tourism destination inspired by offshore oil platforms, the attraction will feature roller coasters, bungee jumping, and skydiving. Gee, offshore oil rigs really scream family fun, don't they? After the world's oil supply runs out, sounds like it will be more of a museum, honestly. There will be 3 hotels and 11 restaurants spread across 150,000 square meters. There isn't an opening date for the project yet, so don't start packing your suitcases just yet. India will start letting tourists in this month. For people that have been wanting to go to India, India will be granting tourist visas for foreign visitors for the first time in 18 months. Canada has issued a vaccine mandate for trains and planes. In order to get into Canada, you will have to have one of the approved vaccines, which currently is Johnson & Johnson, the Janssen vaccine, the Pfizer, and the Moderna, the 2 mRNAs. So make sure if you are planning to go to Canada that you are completely vaccinated to get into Canada. Well, that wraps up today's daily travel news and updates. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. My name's Davey Alastair, and we will see you tomorrow.